Hi everyone, this is Joanne from Down Memory Lane, and I'm going to go over a couple more buttons on the Cricut machine. The Load Last button, which is located right here, and the Reset All button, which is located right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut a, move this up, 2.5 inch heart. And I'm going to unload the paper, and I look at it and think, well, you know what, I didn't really want that heart to be that big, so I want to go ahead and cut the same heart, but I want to cut it smaller. And instead of loading the paper in again by using load paper, I would use the Load Last button, and it will bring the blade right to the point that it had stopped cutting on the first image. So I'm going to press Load Last, and it brings the blade, oops, I guess you couldn't see that, it brings the blade down to the point where it stopped cutting the last time. And I can just put Repeat Last in and reduce the size and go ahead and press Cut. Unload the paper, and I'll show you how it cut. It cut the first one, and when I pressed Load Last, it brought the blade right to this point, and it allowed me to go ahead and cut the smaller heart. This really is great when you want to save paper and you don't want to try and figure out where you need to adjust your blade. It just takes it right to the last point, and you can start cutting again. The Reset All button, which is located here, will reset any buttons. If you've been pushing buttons and you want to make sure that your next cut doesn't get messed up by having something selected that you really didn't want selected, you would press Reset All, and when I press this button you'll see all the lights go out over here. What that does is it resets the Cricut back to all of the default settings that it has, and so then you can start over with your next cut. Well, that does it for this video, and I hope you'll join us in our next videos.